Hi, I'm Joon. I'm a Raffles fashion designer. During I studied at the Raffles University, I have created a project called Cruel and Love, and then it is inspired from a movie called The Pianist. This story is talking about a man's survivals in the war zones and also fully shows the cruel of the war and the love between the humans. The second collections that I have created is the mini collections, which is called Missing You, as that time is under the MCO due to the pandemic issue. And then this topic is talking about missing someone, and then it also can be explained as thinking about someone, or can be explained as losing someone. The third collection is my major collection, which is called Away. It's inspired by the topics of misogyny. And then this collection is also my graduate project and is also my favorite collections. My graduate collections Away actually is inspired from an article that I saw on the online, which talking about the misogyny and the FGM, female genitals mutilations. Once I see this story, it really bring me a lot of shock, because this is I think it's a very terrible things for me, and then it's really hurt the woman. And then that time I decided to create a collections to let more people know that there is still many of inequalities between the men and women, and in some country, these kinds of very terrible procedure, FGM, is also still practiced at some country. Yeah. My favorite pieces actually is the first piece in my major collection, which is called the Double Standard. And then that collection is inspired from the silhouettes of 16th until 18th century of Europe fashions. And then this look actually is fully with the lace, layerings, elements, and with the tight lacing methods, and also the crinoline. The crinoline actually is something represent a cage to imprison someone. So this look is like fully shows the bondage and unfreedoms of the woman. My favorite process during the design process actually is the idea research and the development, because when I'm researching, I really can know many news and interesting information that I never know before. So I can using that interesting information and put in my ideas, and also can learn a lot of the information from the researching. My best memory in the Raffles University is when I'm junior. I have a pleasure to become a backstage staff during the fashion runway show, and then I have helped the fashion designer and also the models to wearing up the garments at the backstage, and then to help them to make the fashion runway show become successful. So I think this is a great experience for me. I think the most impactful lesson in the IU actually is the mini collections, because that lessons is the first time that I fully create a whole collections and then make out the garments. And then that time is my first time to go through very deeply for the idea development and researching. So in that lesson, I learned a lot from the Miss Jennifers, including the tips and technique of how to properly researching, how to properly do the idea development, and also how to showcase and express my feeling during the photography shootings, and then including how to like set the scene, set the lighting, something, these kinds of things. So I learned a lot from that. I think is the time management, because I think the design process actually is a very huge and very complicated process, from the idea brainstorming, to the researching, and then the idea development, transfer your ideas into a design, and then you need to like brainstorm how to showcase your artwork, including the photography shootings, the scenes, and also everything, these kinds of things. So the time management is very important to ensure your work can be done on time. We only need to brainstorm the ideas in a very limited times, and also we need to solve the problem as soon as possible to avoid the delay. now I'm starting my own business, and then but that business is not really a fully cover the fashion design. So I think maybe in the next few years I have a plan to create a label which is about the formal coat, because I really like to wear the formal coat, and then I think that is like very smart and then very formal, and then so I would like to create a brand that about the formal coat. I will say is brainstorming, because in the fashion journey, you always need to brainstorm the ideals, the inspirations. You need to brainstorm how to develop the design. You need to brainstorm how to showcase your artwork. So I think the brainstorming can fully describe the fashion journey. Fashion designer is a magician to bring the imaginative ideas to the garment, and fashion designer also is a communicator to convey his or her thought and feeling to the audience. I would like to say that if you really like the fashion design, you really need to have the patience and very good time management, because sometimes people will think the fashion design is a very easy course because you just need to drawing and then you just need to sketching, but actually it's not. And the fashion design, I can say, is not easier than the theory course, including the accounts, marketing, and the entrepreneur, because you need to learn a lot of things, and then you need to learn how to design a garment from the zero to the end. So the patience and a very good time management is very important for you.